It's Tuesday, March 27th. Welcome to Pastor Bob Daly. My friend Raphael in Switzerland asked me a question yesterday that was about Satan and music. And he says, why is it that so many bands sing about demons and Satan? We talked about that yesterday. And I said I wanted to continue the discussion today, and we're about to. Dennis from Facebook says, I want to know why it's important to live a spiritual life. Are we humans made in God's image, or is it that we are part of God and that's our link to Him? Sometimes I feel like no matter how much I serve God, He allows the devil to interrupt me in my service to Him. Why didn't God rid the universe of Satan? Seems like God's perfect creation has been turned into hell. And here we are waiting for Jesus to save us. Dennis, thank you. And there are so many things I want to say about this. You know, I sometimes start this podcast and think, I have no idea how I'm going to do it in 5 or 6 minutes. I'm going to try, though. Well, he says, are we humans made in God's image, or is it that we're part of God and that's our link to Him? And the answer is yes, both of them. We'll do a little more on that subject in the future. But he says, sometimes I feel like no matter how much I serve God, He allows the devil to interrupt me in my service to Him. Why didn't God just rid the universe of Satan? And honestly, Dennis, in essence, He kind of did. Now, I ask this question often, but you have to keep going back here. Because the most significant event in our spiritual lives is Jesus' death on the cross. That's important. What did Jesus accomplish on the cross, and what does that mean to you? Well, if Satan was defeated on the cross, then he's still defeated today. Why do we spend so much time talking about him? Why are we so preoccupied with him? Well, honestly, a lot of it is because we need somebody to blame. You know, yesterday I talked about the fact that Satan's only power with us these days is the opportunity to lie to us. And when he lies, he speaks his native language. He's the father of lies. And if he can get you to believe something that isn't true, then he's won. But that's his only power. There's no teeth in him anymore, we talked about. So, what is Satan doing today? Well, you can't blame him for everything. We do a lot of things to each other. But I believe, folks, today Christians are so preoccupied with Satan and destruction that we fail to see things on the other side. You know, there's never been evangelism like there is today in this world. We've never had more people coming to know the Lord than we do right now. And there are such exciting things happening, but we lose it because we're so preoccupied with doom and destruction that we fail to see some of the greatest things that are happening right now. And there are a lot of things to celebrate, folks. But it's our mindset. And you see, this is what Dennis is talking about. And Dennis, I'm not picking on you because a whole lot of people have been trained to think this way. And I don't think it's healthy for us. You see, Satan is defeated. I don't have to worry about him in my life. The only thing I have to make sure is that I believe God's truth and not Satan's lies. And I'll find God's truth in the Bible. That's a really good reason to read. So when Satan lies to me, I simply recognize it as a lie and move on. That's it. God made this world for us to live in, and sometimes we don't do a very good job taking care of it, but it certainly hasn't turned into hell. We still have so many great opportunities, and folks, with the news media and so many people involved with gloom and doom today, it's hard to see the good stuff that's happening, but it's right in front of our nose every day. And you know, I choose to celebrate my life instead of mourning the destruction of some things around me. Now, there is trouble in this world, but folks, if you look for trouble, you find trouble. If you look for opportunities, you'll find them too. And we're not just here simply stuck and waiting for Jesus to save us. Folks, the Bible says, occupy until I come. Occupy, live, rejoice, have a great time, and look for the opportunities. So, you see, if your mindset is on doom and destruction and just waiting for Jesus to take us out of this mess, then you're going to have a miserable time here. But, listen to me. If you'll change your mind, if you'll see the exciting things that are going on these days, and if you look for opportunities in everything around you, and if you begin to see Jesus around you instead of doom and destruction, your whole life will change. Your perspective will change. And instead of just waiting for us, for Jesus to come and rescue us, you will begin to occupy until he comes. God bless you. Have a great day.